Can you explain all the open Busch Light containers that were in the car?
Those are from a long time ago.
They were cold.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. I actually still have the bag up there. You want me to grab it and show you how cold they are?
They're not cold.
Yeah. Ma'am, they were literally cold. There is water seeping out of the bag.
Well, that's where she made the turn. But she slowed down and then she just turned. There was no way she was going to make it. And I couldn't back up because there was a freaking car behind me.
Okay. So you were pulling out of Casey's here?
No, I was pulling up to the stop sign. It was at the stop sign.
Okay.
I actually was behind the line. And she
then,
comes this way. I saw there was a car coming behind me.
Okay.
So I knew I was going to be able to back up. I'm sitting there going at her before she ever made the turn. So she came from that way.
And then she was turning here. And
she was turning here.
Okay.
And I could tell when she was coming that she was not going to make it.
Okay.
You know, I was hoping maybe she'd change her mind and go around the block or something. But she tried making the turn, and there was no way she was going to freaking make it.
Okay.
No freaking way. Truthfully, I think she might have been drunk or something.
Okay.
1060 for positive call. Something to locate there. SUV.
If she had stopped, backed up, and then turned, it would have been different. But she didn't even try that.
She just kept going.
She just kept going.
Are you hurt? Do you need EMS?
No, I'm just pissed. My door creaks now. I open it.
Yeah, I'm going to take one more pass through. Do you think that's far enough?
It doesn't even look like it should.
10-4, I do. Also, no other calls on it.
Okay.
My husband goes, but there's white there. I said, oh shit, it was a blue van. Like an SUV kind of thing.
It was a blue SUV? Okay.
Yes, I'm not good with vehicles.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Dark blue, light blue?
Dark blue.
Dark blue. Okay.
And it makes noise, see?
Okay. Let me, do you have your insurance card, since it's a crash, insurance and driver's license? Okay.
I mean, after she did it, I'm like, when she first stopped, she was like this far away from me. I thought, okay, she's gonna back up. But she didn't, she just...
Hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is that the address on your driver's license? Is that your current address?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can take off, and if we locate or if we find anything, we'll let you know. Okay. I'm gonna go in and see if they have any camera footage. So, thank you. Do you guys have any cameras in the front here?
Not that I know.
None.
Don't believe in cameras out here at all.
Okay.
But I don't know, like that black. Philip lives there, I know the guy. I don't know if Napa has cameras outside.
Yeah. Oh, it'd have to be something close to get a license plate.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, my manager's there if you want to talk to him.
I was just asking.
I'm not 100%. I'll do it with customers.
Okay.
I know there was a car.
Where's the manager? You guys don't happen to have any cameras in the front of the store, do you?
I can double check, but I'm pretty sure we don't have outside cameras.
Oh, okay. Don't have anything? No? Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Is it in park? Yeah. It's in park. Well, she doesn't come to the door, I'm telling it.
There's like an open, I guess, hand touch right there. I can see the top of it. Right there. See it?
Yeah.
She's
Oh.
right here.
Are you okay?
She's the one that drives her.
Okay, do you want... We're good. Do you want EMS?
20 grand. We're at 1061. She's laying just inside the hallway door here.
You're fine?
I'm fine.
Okay, what happened?
Just give me a toy apartment, please.
What?
Just give me a toy apartment, please.
Well, I think we have to talk about what happened on the roadway. Did you hit a car?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, do you remember turning by Casey's?
No.
No? How much you had to drink tonight?
None.
Are you diabetic?
No.
No? How come I can smell the odor of alcohol coming from your breath?
Just leave me alone.
Okay. How long ago did you get here?
I just got really lightheaded and just passed out.
Okay. But did you just park here and then you walked in? About how long ago did you get here?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You know where you're at right now?
Yeah, it's in my apartment building.
Okay. And you haven't had anything to drink today? No? Okay. Well, can I get you to stand up for me, ma'am? What? Oh, we can help you. I'm gonna just stuff these in your pocket, alright?
Is your bag here?
I just don't want you to fall, so I'm holding you, okay?
Sounds like you spoke one.
I'm not getting
Oh, what
for
was
not
here?
driving because I wasn't driving when I was no.
Okay, so we're gonna go out here. Is this your vehicle? Yeah? Okay. Do you normally park like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You pull right up to the front in the sidewalk? Do you have a handicap placard?
No.
Okay, so you're parked in a handicap stall.
I'm sorry. Don't give me a handicap ticket.
Well, I think we got a little bit more to talk about than just that. Okay? So how much have you had to drink today? When did you start drinking? What time? So it's 5:42 now.
Way too much, but I haven't been driving and drinking.
Okay, when did you have your last drink? How many hours ago did you drink last?
I don't know, not that long ago, but I'm not drinking and driving right now.
Well, I understand you're not now because you already crashed and then you drove here and then you passed out inside
Crash.
You literally crashed into another vehicle by Casey's.
Sure.
Look at
How'd this happen?
I don't know how that happened.
So I can tell you the other vehicle that was hit by Casey's, it was red. And there's red right there.
Yeah, I'm going back inside.
No. So at this time I'm going to ask, will you consent to standardized field sobriety testing?
I'm just going inside.
No. So will you consent to standardized field sobriety testing? No? Okay, so you're under arrest for OUI, okay? We place your hands behind your back. No, you're not going inside. Okay. We'll head over here. Actually, will you just... I don't think she'll make it that far, so I'll pull my squad over here.
Is this your shopping list?
Okay. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me that I need to know about? Any guns, knives, bazookas? No? Okay. Okay. No, so we're going to take a seat in the back of the squad cart. Watch your foot.
That's new. That's new.
That's what you left earlier. Was that damage?
That was not there. That's new. I see that daily.
Did
That's
you get a
new.
statement from him? Okay. So these are your constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. Do you understand your rights? With that being said, will you talk to me? Okay.
This breakdown focuses purely on the controlling law behind each decision, not the sequence of events. Begin with the seizure. A brief investigative detention requires reasonable, articulable suspicion under Terry versus Ohio. A detention also cannot be prolonged without justification. A limit reinforced in Rodriguez versus United States. An arrest requires more. Probable cause. Judged on the totality of the circumstances under Illinois versus Gates. The recurring question is operation. How can impaired driving be charged when no officer observed the driving? The answer is circumstantial proof. A witness account. Matching damage. And paint transfer can together establish it. Many statutes reach actual physical control, not merely driving, broadening what legally counts as operation. Layered corroboration, not any single fact, is what establishes probable cause. The open containers raise plain view. Contraband seen from a lawful vantage needs no warrant under Horton versus California. The search of her person follows automatically from a lawful arrest under Chimmel versus California. Vehicle searches are narrower. Arizona versus Gant limits searching a car incident to a recent occupant's arrest. Each doctrine has limits, and respecting them is what keeps the resulting evidence admissible. Turn to Miranda. Warnings are required only before custodial interrogation, per Miranda versus Arizona. Roadside questions during an ordinary detention are not custodial under Berkemer versus McCarty, so pre-arrest questioning needs no warning. The duty attaches once arrest converts the stop into custody. A waiver must be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. Impairment can later be litigated as to its validity. A full advisement before custodial questioning satisfies the rule and shields any statements that follow.
So where were you going, I guess, where were you going when you crashed into the car? Did you run to get some groceries? Where did you go?
I was just running errands.
You were running errands? Okay. Why didn't you stop? Do you know that you have to report an accident if you get into an accident?
Yeah, I guess I do realize that.
Okay, so why didn't you stop? Was it because you were scared?
I've been in trouble before.
Okay.
I don't drink and drive anymore. I don't.
Okay. So we just messed up today and kind of went back into it, or what? Because you were coming southbound on Elm Street, and you went to turn onto White Street by Casey's, and you hit, basically, your front end, driver's side front end, crashed into another car that was trying to turn onto Elm Street, right in the front end. So it was like front end to front end. So front end driver's side to front end driver's side. And then you didn't stop or anything. You didn't stop to make sure that the person you crashed into was okay. You didn't stop to report the accident. Why didn't you stop and report it? Why didn't you stop to make sure the other person was okay if you crashed into them?
Because I've been in accidents before, and I've always been in trouble before.
Okay.
So I don't want to be in trouble again.
Okay, so you were scared you were going to get in trouble.
Yes.
Okay, why were you scared
I
that...
do have a drinking problem, and I was not drinking and driving.
Okay.
And you're not going to get me for that because I
Why
was
were
not.
why were you scared you were going to get in trouble, though? If you say you weren't drinking and driving, why were you scared you were going to get in trouble?
Because I always am.
Okay. So you weren't drinking and driving. Can you explain all the open Busch Light containers that were in the car?
Those are from a long time ago.
They were cold.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. I actually still have the bag up there. You want me to grab it and show you how cold they are?
They're not cold.
Yeah. Ma'am, they were literally cold. There's water seeping out of the bag.
Well, get me for open intoxicants because I wasn't drinking and driving.
Okay, so when did you drink last? Was it before you crashed?
No, it was after.
Okay, so earlier you told me that you drank a long time ago, like earlier in the day. Now you're changing it?
Honestly, I'm an alcoholic. I don't remember.
So you've been drinking all day?
No, I have not been drinking all day.
Okay, what time did you start drinking? It's about 6:30 now.
It wasn't that long ago. It was after, yes, after that happened. So I knew I made a mistake.
So, but why were all the containers in your car open?
They've been in there a long time.
Ma'am, do you want me to pull the bag out right now? There's literally ice that's melting in the bag. And the cans are cold, so they have not
There's
been in there a long
ice
time.
in there. I know there's not ice in there.
Okay, so then why are the cans cold? Why is it cold if they've been in there a long time?
Because it was cold last night.
Now the two refusals. Routinely confused. They are governed by entirely different rules. Field sobriety tests are generally voluntary. A driver may decline them without committing an offense. The post-arrest chemical test is different, controlled by implied consent statutes. Schmerber versus California recognized that alcohol dissipates, which is why timing drives chemical testing. Under Birchfield versus North Dakota, a warrantless breath test is valid as a search incident to arrest. States may impose civil penalties, like license suspension, for refusing the chemical test. But states generally cannot make refusal of a warrantless blood test a separate crime. Under Missouri versus McNeely, natural dissipation alone does not justify a warrantless blood draw. And South Dakota versus Neville confirms admitting a refusal does not violate the Fifth Amendment. Finally, the home. A request to retreat indoors triggers heightened Fourth Amendment protection. Caniglia versus Strom holds community caretaking alone cannot justify warrantless entry into a residence. Katie versus Dombrowski allowed caretaking for vehicles, but the home stands on far stronger footing. On grading, the officer earns an A-. The investigation was lawful, methodical, and humane, building probable cause through independent corroboration. Welfare was addressed first. The residence was respected, and a full Miranda warning preceded questioning. Force stayed at routine restraint. Minor notes. Some leading questions and levity during the search. The driver receives a C-, grading her conduct during the interaction, not the allegations alone. To her credit, she did not resist and was candid about her struggle with alcohol. Declining the voluntary field tests was a valid exercise of her rights, but waiving Miranda and giving shifting, contradicted statements worked sharply against her. The department is not assessed. The footage offers no reliable basis to evaluate policy or training. The lessons are practical. For officers, corroborate, document, and respect the threshold of the home. Each independent fact strengthens probable cause more than any single observation. For citizens, after arrest, invoking the right to silence is almost always wiser than explaining. Inconsistent statements rarely help and often become the strongest evidence against you. Refusing voluntary tests is lawful, but it cannot erase the evidence already gathered. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching.